What's going on, guys? I hope you all are having a great day. We got Mater here in the garage. We had to take off the front tires in order to get it to fit because my garage door is only 7 foot. I need a bigger shop, but we took off the front wheels, got it in here, got it rolled in here on jacks, sitting on them now, and we're good to go ahead and prep this thing for paint. We're gonna be prepping the frame for paint. We're gonna be prepping the body a little bit for paint, and we're gonna be prepping the interior. Check it out. We're gonna be taking all this stuff out of Mater and getting it prepped. We're gonna be using our rust encapsulator from Eastwood. This is their platinum line. This is 3 times stronger than their original rust encapsulator, which was already good. I've heard great things about the platinum line. I'm very excited to use it. Just a couple things about it. It has a silver finish, so you don't actually have to top coat this. It's UV resistant as well, but we're gonna top coat it because we wanna have like that satin black finish that we're gonna achieve by using a different product that we'll jump into either in this video or the next video. We got a lot of work to do. You guys can see this frame's in very bad shape. Hopefully we can get to the top coat in this video, but I don't know, it's gonna be a lot of work, guys. But the platinum line, we're gonna spray this with our spray gun. Just a cheap spray gun will work. Make sure you clean your products. When it gets onto something, it's probably not gonna come out. We got Dippin' Diesel behind the camera. He's gonna be helping us out today. Shout out to him, go subscribe to his channel. He's been uploading every single day this past week, so catch up on his videos. But yeah, great things. I've heard great things about this. Heat resistant up to 350 degrees. You can apply it over surface rust directly. Just knock off the top layer, apply it, we'll clean it, then apply it. We're gonna be doing all that today by using an angle grinder and a wire wheel. We're gonna just take off. This thing works fantastic. We're gonna be taking off the surface rust. We got tons of different attachments. If we need to get into tight spaces, we've got this thing, or if we just wanna go manual with it, we've got this. If we want a smooth finish, smoother finish that we can get with this wire wheel, like on the outsides of it to make it look good, we got 80 grit and 180 on the orbital sander. We've also got this rust attachment for our drill if we need it as well. We're just gonna be using a little filter or an oil water separator with our paint. Lacquer thinner to clean after we take the rust off the frame. We're gonna be using lacquer thinner to just clean it off really good before going ahead and applying our rust encapsulator platinum from Eastwood. You guys know I've worked with Eastwood in the past, great company. I worked with them on everything from spotlights to powder coat machines. They're a great company. Link in the top of the description if you want to check out this product right here for your truck. But we are going to be using safety equipment. We've got 4 fans set up to shoot all the stuff out of the garage because we need to have it inside the garage due to it's thunderstorming every single day this week and today actually. So we got to have it inside the garage. We don't want rain to get on our project. That would be bad news. So we got respirators, safety glasses, gloves, fans shooting all this out, moving the air around and moving it outside the garage so that we're going to be doing it the safe way, guys, because we did plan on doing this outside, but the weather has just not cooperated. That's why the last couple of days hasn't been an upload because the weather has been very, very bad in Alabama. So what we're gonna do is, now that you guys see everything, by the way, let's check out the front. We'll go to this wheel well right here. We got a gallon of that rust encapsulator platinum from Eastwood. We're gonna be putting that stuff on everything. So we've already pressure washed everything really, really good. We're gonna be knocking off the loose rust, cleaning it with lacquer thinner, and then pretty much putting that rust encapsulator on all our suspension components, all of our frame, front, rear. We're even gonna get under the middle of the cab, directly under the cab, and spray under there. Everything's gonna get coated with it. Then we'll come back with a top coat, a black satin, and just spray it off and give it a nice finish. That rust encapsulator is gonna make sure no rust comes through and eats up our top coat or lets rust destroy our frame or our suspension components. That rust encapsulator is very good stuff, guys. Very excited to use it. Link in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. Let's get into it. So we're making a lot of progress on old Mater here. Check out the interior. We pretty much got it ready, almost ready to just put our lacquer thinner on and then start coating it with our Eastwood Rust Encapsulator Platinum. Check out the frame. We'll show you the other side here in a second. This is pretty much, I mean, this is smooth right here. This feels good. This feels really good. That's gonna give us a nice bondage once we lacquer thinner and clean it up right before we spray. I hit up the front. Now I just gotta work my way back on the passenger side. On the driver's side here, we had Dippin' Diesel, by the way. He cleaned up all this back here. It looks really good. And still same thing on this side. Pretty much worked my way front to rear. Now I just gotta start working my way into the leaf packs, doing it the best I can. Probably just gonna have to hit this with by hand. I probably ain't gonna be able to get that angle grinder down in there, but here's your update, guys. I mean, you can check this out real quick. I mean, this stuff is pretty smooth. I think our rust encapsulator is gonna be able to adhere to that really good. We got inside the frame rail as best we can. We definitely gotta touch this up a little bit more. Whatever lines are running, we're just lifting them up and with one hand and then hitting under it. Just try not to hit them is pretty much. We took off all of our fuel tank, of course. We don't wanna catch a spark and light ourselves on fire, but we're making good progress, a lot of progress. Check out this side. You can kind of see we cleaned up in here a lot. Dippin' Diesel's about to start working on the dash and getting the top here, all this flakiness off, because we have a surprise for you guys. After we put this Rust Encapsulator Platinum on, we got some other stuff that's gonna go right on top of it. I think you guys are gonna be excited to see what that is, so stay tuned for the next video to see what product we're putting right on top of that to cover it up. And then we're gonna put another product on top of that, and this thing is gonna be quiet and hopefully keep a lot of heat out. But we also have a firewall protection going against the firewall, because this truck doesn't have it. We're gonna try to modernize the truck a little bit in the interior. I think I still wanna go with a bench seat, but I do wanna have the amenities like seat belts, obviously, safety, and then a firewall. We wanna add a little bit of safety to this truck, because right now it's a rolling death box. I don't know, back in the day, man, they were hardcore. No seat belts, no airbags, no firewall.
You're gonna get a lot of hate for saying you want to put seat belts on this truck.
Probably, man. Probably.
You don't need them, but
yeah, I guess not.
You want to take one of your kid out on this thing and go for a little drive, you need to have seat belts.
Exactly. Definitely need seat belts and a firewall and a couple other amenities that we want to add to the interior. So today we're just going to be cleaning it off. We are going to be replacing this weather stripping as well. So just one thing at a time, guys, though. We're going to prep this and prime for paint. We're going to get the interior painted. The door panels are going to be painted as well. Probably put a little rust encapsulator underneath, prime and paint over it, just so that we have no problem with rust down the road. We want to have this truck on the road for the next 20 years with no issues. This isn't a full frame off rebuild, guys. We obviously aren't dropping the axle. We aren't lifting the cab. We thought about it, but to keep you guys interested in the videos and my full-time job, his channel he's got going, we just don't have time, but we are still trying to do it somewhat the right way at the same time. We're trying to find that happy medium, make a lot of progress, keep you guys interested in the build, keep the build rolling, but still not have this thing just fall off, fall apart in like a year or two down the road. So we're gonna get to work. We got a lot more to do, guys. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you are new, and thank you for all the recent support on the Make Mater Great Again shirts, guys. I really appreciate it. If you want to check yours out, top link in the description. We're gonna get back to work. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. We'll jump right back into it. Alrighty guys, we've been busting our butt all day long. Check out this frame. Doesn't look perfect, but man, I think it looks pretty good. I'll put a before picture on the screen and an after picture on the screen to show you guys what it looked like before we got started. So we've got a lot done today. We're about to put our lacquer thinner. We're about to just go with lacquer thinner with rags that don't leave lint. And then we're gonna spray a test panel, which is gonna be our battery tray. We're gonna use that as our test panel to check our fan pattern on our little throwaway gun. It's just like a $40 gun. It's not something crazy expensive. Don't freak out, you painter guys. But we are gonna put it through our strainer and check out the Rust Encapsulator Platinum from Eastwood. And by the way, you can't brush this stuff on. We're choosing to spray it on just because I think that's gonna give us a little bit better of a look. But you can, if you don't have an air compressor, you can go ahead and brush it on, it's no problem. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow before I top coat it. I'm gonna let it sit overnight and let it cure very good before I just rush it and do it right at 4 hours. I don't wanna do that. So we'll wait till tomorrow, get right in between the 4 to 48 hours recommended from Eastwood, and then we'll go ahead and top coat it. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for the next video for that. But tonight, we're gonna do from the cab back, it's all prepped. We just gotta lacquer thinner it. Go ahead and put our platinum on and show you guys what it looks like. All right guys, we're gonna probably have to adjust this fan, so don't freak out. We haven't even sprayed out of this gun yet. We're gonna try it on our test panel and then go from there. I just wanted to let you guys know before I put this thing on because you're not gonna be able to understand what I'm saying, but let's fine tune this thing real quick before we put it on the frame. We've already put some rust encapsulator in there, so let's try it out. Alrighty guys, so we just got done with the frame and man, this thing looks freaking killer. Can't wait to top coat this thing. That Eastwood stuff went on really well, spread really good out of the gun. What you think, Jonathan?
Yeah, dude, just, how many coats you do? Two? One or two coats?
A medium coat. Yeah, not really heavy, but not light either.
That Eastwood stuff went on really good.
It went on very good. That little $40 gun, hey, it did its job. It went on well. I'm about to show you guys right now, so check it out. Damn.
I was kind of late on that
Damn.
transition, but there you go, guys. Look at that.
This stuff turned out really good. We're gonna let it sit for a day. It says you can let it sit for 4 hours, but we're gonna let it sit for an entire day. It says you got from 4 hours to 48 hours to put a top coat on. So we're gonna wait about 24. We'll meet it somewhere in the middle. We'll put a top coat on it. It's gonna stay in the garage tonight. So Eastwood offers a couple different options for their encapsulator. A couple of them come in like a satin or gloss black, I believe. I know it's a black, but this one, the platinum, only comes in the silver finish. So you do have to top coat it, unless you just want a silver frame. You know, some people may want a silver frame, but I don't. You guys may see some things that, and obviously, you know, we may have missed a spot or two, but I think we got pretty good coverage in between the frame, underneath the frame. I mean, we got underneath this thing. and we went at it at all angles. We went over it 2 or 3 times. I had him double check me for like spots I missed. I think for the most part, I think we pretty much got it. You may see some parts that you may think, oh my gosh, why did he paint over that with this encapsulator stuff? If you see some parts like a vacuum line or two that may have got some paint on it, those are parts that need to be replaced anyway. Like for instance, this one, I just threw it a second ago.
Well, the one that just goes right here. Yeah. We already took it off. That one's probably gonna get replaced. We taped it off anyway, but that one will probably get replaced anyway. A
lot of these are dry rotted. If you see, pretty much what I'm trying to say is if you see something that got coated that probably shouldn't have been coated, it's because it's trash anyway and we're not worried about it. We masked off everything that we do need for sure to be able to take off, like our grease, our Zerk fittings, things that we need to be able to take off, like bolts, all the Zerk fittings for the drive shaft, everything like that. That was all taped off. Our lug nuts, of course, for our wheels were taped off, and they will be again whenever we put our top coat. We'll just re-tape it off, but I don't want that stuff sitting for 24 hours. We went ahead and take that off. After it gets kind of tacky is the best time to just rip that masking stuff off so it doesn't dry on there. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. I think it looks really, really good. I'm excited to use that stuff on the interior. You can use this stuff on the body, the interior, pretty much anywhere you want. You just got to put primer and paint over it and it'll stop that rust from coming through. So this is a very, very good product. Link in the top of the description to check out Eastwood's product on their encapsulator platinum. And big thanks to Eastwood for letting me test out their product and sending it out for Mater. I think it's gonna do a great job. We'll do like a review in about a year. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for the channel for the review down the road. But I think that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Check out the link in the description for the Make Mater Great Again shirts. I really appreciate it, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Tons more work. Stay tuned for the top coat. Stay tuned for the interior painting. Stay tuned for the body painting. We got a lot to do. Man,
we got some boxes. Oh, can't show you yet.
Can't show you them boxes yet, man. But I think you guys are really gonna like those. So check out Dippin' Diesel's channel. He helps me so much, guys. The least you guys can do is go support his channel and check it out for all the help he gives me around the garage. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Smash that like button. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.